Hey, this is Samantha here from RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I want to show you how easy it is to cook a soup maker cauliflower soup using frozen cauliflower. Well, before we dive into this recipe, I just wanted to suggest that you head over to RecipeThis.com. We've got more than 1,200 kitchen gadget recipes, including recipes for the air fryer, instant pot, slow cooker, soup maker, bread maker, microwave, Ninja Foodie, and many others. We also have a free weekly newsletter, which you can find on the homepage of RecipeThis.com, or you can find it on RecipeThis.com/newsletter. And there you can get our best kitchen gadget recipes sent to your inbox every Friday morning. So one of my favourite soups is cauliflower soup, or as we all call it, cream of cauliflower. And it's one of the easiest soups to make. And if you don't want to use frozen cauliflower, you can also use fresh. Just use a similar quantity. 750 grams to a kilo is just great for the soup maker. And the bags we get, this isn't what we normally get. This one's actually Morrison's cauliflower. But we always get this kind of size, and we often get it on delivery, free delivery from Iceland, and we buy them in bulk. So we've always got loads in the freezer of frozen cauliflower, frozen broccoli, and often some frozen sprouts as well. So you could do this recipe and follow it, and even swap it for broccoli if you wanted, or you could put in one of those mixed bags of broccoli and cauliflower, or even one of those mixed bags that you get of cauliflower, carrots and broccoli. Just doing a lot of the bigger bits here. But as you can see, depends on your soup maker to how much you can actually fit in. I've really got the smaller bits left. Do some of the smaller bits and see how much I can get in here. The thing is, as it cooks, it shrinks right down, so as much as you can kind of fit in. There we go, I think that'll do for ours. We ain't got that much left. Or another trick you can do is if you do want to make more and it shrinks down, you can start adding in this extra just when it starts whizzing about and it's gone down in size. And then beyond the frozen cauliflower, the other ingredients you need an onion, a bit of garlic, and if you wanted a cheats tip here, what you could use is, I absolutely love the frozen chopped garlic that you can buy from the supermarkets. Didn't exist when we lived in Portugal, and I absolutely love it. I get it normally from Tesco's on delivery or from Iceland, but Morrison's does it as well. Salt and pepper, parsley, thyme, some vegetable stock. For my vegetable stock, I make homemade instant pot vegetable stock from veggie scraps. So when I've got loads of peelings going on, it's a great time. And then a little bit of skimmed milk, because it's fantastic for making your soup less thick, and cauliflower goes thick so easily. You can use semi, but the thing about semi is you would have to add more, whereas skimmed milk, because it's the low fat milk, you only need a tiny bit when you're adding it to soup, so it's perfect for that. So you've got your frozen cauliflower in, add in your stock, pepper, salt, your seasonings. You can mix and match seasonings depending which ones you're into. And then, last but not least, it's time to prep the garlic and the onion. So, I recommend a large onion. You can go red, white or brown depending on which onions you prefer. What I'm doing is I'm sticking it into some of the gaps, because the problem with frozen cauliflower is it takes up so much room and then it suddenly decreases as it cooks. Actually, I'm just going to have a look here. because what I've got is I've got a massive gap down the side there. So as it cooks, what will happen is that section there will get filled out. So don't worry if you think my soup maker looks ridiculously full. And then after that, you don't even need to chop your garlic. Simply cloves like that. Any gap you can find. You know, if you do want to fit more cauliflower in, you can always put in frozen cauliflower after it's thawed. This would work well if you have the Morphy Richards soup maker, because that one's incredibly small and you can never get much in it. Right, so we've got the onion and the garlic in. Lid on. Push it down. And then the lid's secure now. Turn it on. And then on the buttons, you're looking for the smooth soup setting. And then press that. And the interesting thing here is it automatically sets it for 30 minutes. And soup in the soup maker, depending on what you're doing, is 20 to 25 minutes really. So what you can do is you can press cancel on it when it's hit about 25 minutes. And then go from cancelling it, turning your soup maker back on, and then hitting the blend. And then you can just finish it like that instead, because seriously, soup doesn't take half an hour. So the cauliflower soup has got 10 minutes left. It's already done 15 minutes, and like I said, I'm chopping 5 minutes off the cook time. And remember I said about how much the frozen cauliflower will shrink and how many big gaps there was as I was loading it in to the soup maker. Well, let me show you it in action. It is quite heavy, so I won't be able to hold it up for long. But if you look there, how much gap it's got at the top, and this just is the way that it shrinks down. So don't be worried when you first put it on and it seems like it has loads, because it really doesn't. So this is it, 10 minutes off the end of cook time, and then we can add in a few little extras, and then we can have our cauliflower soup. So I've switched it off now because it's done 25 minutes, and now I'm just going to put it on the blend setting. And you're looking for low to begin with, just to see how it does, and then we're going to add in some milk to make it nice and creamy. And then when it starts struggling at the bottom, that's when you want to add the milk in and give it a quick stir. So I've got 1 cup of milk, which is 240ml. Like I say, use skimmed. And then just give it a mix around at the bottom so that everything's nicely mixed. And then you're not going to have the problem on the bottom. Bearing in mind, cauliflower is quite thick, hence why so many people use it for making cauliflower rice, cauliflower bread and such like. And then swap it from the low and go up to a medium. And that should be enough for your soup. So let's just check it, shall we? And let's have a look. Oh wow, that is wonderfully creamy cauliflower soup. There's a lot of steam, but I'm going to try and show you a little bit of it here. And as you can see, it's lovely and creamy. Oh, and I just can't wait to tuck in. So let me find a bowl. Pour out some of this gorgeous soup. So, as you can see, it's just so creamy. It's just absolutely lovely, but I'll tell you now, it will burn your tongue off if you try to eat it now. So wait for it to cool down before you tuck in. And this is the cauliflower soup. Now it's had a chance to cool down, and I can't wait to tuck in. That is so nice. And you know, if you have a look at it, it's lovely and creamy and thick. It's cauliflower soup. You can mix and match the seasonings depending on what you're into. You know, if you want to make more soup, as you know how much it decreases in size once it's in the soup maker, you can add in a little bit more extra frozen once it starts to shrink a bit, and then you could do even more. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Recipe This family. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook and Pinterest. We also have a weekly newsletter at recipethis.com/newsletter where we share with you our latest kitchen gadget recipes, what we're cooking in the Milner kitchen, and so much more. As well as this, we recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then whenever we have a new video, you will be the first to know. And if you want to know about all our future videos, then I recommend you hit the bell for instant notifications. But even better, we now have a podcast. It's called Magic with Gadgets. Simply search Magic with Gadgets on your favourite podcast player and you'll find us there.